1, go ahead.
Radio, we've got some SES near them, but we don't have comms with this SES crew. I'll give you the coordinates.
My side of the boy.
Degrees, minutes, seconds, format.
Clear my tail. Yeah, well clear. Clear by 100 feet.
Okay.
Stand by steady. I've got the boy.
Just coming in low and slow over the trees, and the canopy opened up, and we've seen this movement. I seen the movement, and then immediately John's eyes came to the front too, and because he was, as you've seen on the video, was drinking, that was the movement we found. So it's like, oh, what's that? And then got the camera around, and then, yeah, there he was. Yeah. We do a very slow, methodical search when we're in situations like that. So you can get a good perception of what's going on in the area. Just if you're going too fast, you can miss something behind a log. So if you're just going at that slow speed, just above treetop level, you tend to be able to pick up things. So I talked to some of the rescue guys. People had been up through there, but if the kid's mobile, he doesn't speak, so yelling out's not going to be an option. And I don't know whether you've seen the rest of what we've done, but when we were guiding the SES in, 2 of them walked straight past him. And then the third guy were like, stop and look down. And it's like, oh, there he is.
We spent three and a half hours crawling down that gully, and it was pretty treacherous terrain. And we were all fanned out in the grid search, and the team was, like we're communicating, talking, and we were stopping. We found something of interest. We'd give them a call, we'd have a chat. And then I found this massive big wombat burrow. Pulled out the torch and went in and had a look, and then come back out, and then I found a footprint. Couldn't identify it, so that's where we tagged it, and we're going to get the police dogs in and have a look at that. When I popped out, the police chopper was sort of like hovering over the top of us, and you go, ooh, what's he doing there? So they got on the PA and basically just asked us to come forward and just keep moving a bit further forward, and we sort of got there, and it was only like 15 metres, if that, away from me. That I was in the river working through, and we just come around the corner, and here's this beautiful little kid just on his knees there, and you go, wow! After 4 days, I couldn't believe it, honestly, that he was there. So the chopper was pretty noisy above us, and understanding AJ's condition, I sort of touched him on the shoulder and I said, AJ, it's Bluey here. And he's turned around and looked at me, and he's giving me this big grin that, you won't forget that one for a while. So I just sat down beside him in the river. I was probably more exhausted than him. But we sat down there, we had a chat, sort of did a bit of a triage on him, make sure that he was okay and he was fine and there was no injuries with him. And then probably the proudest moment was picking up the mic. And I said to the little fella, I said, hey, how about we tell Mum we're coming home? So he's pointing to the badges, and we got the radio, and I said, let's call Mum. So that's why we called it in on the radio to basically say, hey, we have AJ. AJ is okay. Yeah, that felt good. And we're just sitting there, just having a bit of a chat. I got water out, gave him a bottle of water, and he was hooking in up pretty hard. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden this black Labrador comes and plonks itself right in front of us, just as bad as us. We're all worn out. We've been there a while. But, and then gradually picked him up and put him on my knee, and poor little man, he was cold.
I just want to thank, mate, look at this team. Look at this team, New South Wales Police, the detectives, SES, Ambos, mate, everyone, the horses, everyone. It's just like, mate, just everyone just crazy. I've never seen nothing like it.